Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bert Berg Podcast. I'm your host, Bert. With me today, as always, is the lovely Burger to my Bert. Oh, this sounds so weird when I fucking do it backwards. But yes, this is episode 76, and we got a spicy one coming at you. We are, of course, as always, bringing the family element to the podcast world. And how about you tell them where they can find us, Burger?
Thank you for having me, Bert. It's always a pleasure to be on your show. You
Yeah.
can find Bert and Burger everywhere. Full episodes up on YouTube and Spotify as long as you love us, as long as you need us, as well as boy, it's not as easy as you make it look, Bert, I guess. As well as highlight clips up on Twitter and TikTok, as well as just kind of random shit over on the talk as well. So check us out there too, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So this week we kind of, I guess, or I don't know, I just mentioned, hey, it looks like we have a decent little list of topics here, and I kind of had an idea of how I wanted it to go. So Burger's like, it's all you, Chief. So
Give us hell, Bert.
yeah, I'm gonna give everybody hell. And
I told Bert, I said, just grab my hair, put it in a ponytail, and just start fucking.
yup. Yeah, so fun things we did this. God, this is so bad. Last week I
have a paper clip right now that I'm just like chewing on, hoping that it like causes me to bleed to death or something like that.
Right. Anything to get out of this? Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of how to make this interesting. So last week I watched a movie that Burger here did a little review on a couple weeks ago that has one of our favorite actors, I guess. Favorite actors? Up-and-coming actor.
Not an actress.
I didn't say actors.
Yeah, I know. Well, you were like actor? Question mark? Like, I think that's what he is.
Yeah. Actor, comedian.
Up and coming. You think he's been in the business for like 30 fucking years
I
now.
think he might be like in his 50s, but
lol.
yes, Robert Odenkirk in Nobody. I watched Nobody this week.
Nice.
And it was pretty
here
good.
Bird is bringing up fucking old news again, so
I know.
Here we go, back to fucking Nobody again, guys.
I know.
2-month-old conversation now.
Yeah, no, so that was pretty cool. So I'm on the bus for successfully seeing the old man version of John Wick, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
The dad version.
Yeah. No, I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, we all don't really care what you thought because everything's going to be pretty good and pretty amazing. So,
True.
How about you just tell us the things that we don't expect you to say?
Ooh, they had some pretty cool, like, different effects. I think the coolest thing that I saw in that movie was when he's beating up the fucking Russian dude and he threw him in his basement. Wait, no, there was like 90 Russian dudes and it was in his house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like these cute little records that he was going through, listening to some smooth jazz. He was going through monologues and stuff, and then he puts on a special one. And when he sets the needle down on the record player, it fucking lights up and like lights his entire house on fire, and it was insane. And that was the single moment why I wanted to talk about it, because I'm like, fuck, that was like that shit was dope.
Yeah, here he is, put down some Elvis and.
Right?
It just bangs so hard that the fucking house catches on fire.
Oh, that shit's fire. Be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I love that movie. It's definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. I think they did just a awesome job with it. There was such a good blend of action and comedy that it was super enjoyable. I just hope they don't make it into a series. They definitely ended to where they could have made another one, and I think that would just kind of ruin the whole entire premise of the show if they did that. So
yeah, it's weird. They'd have to like add another 20 years on them or something. Be like, fuck, we gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa's like actually on life support.
Yeah, like his dad was.
Yeah, he'd have like a drone or something with shotguns on it. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a good movie. Again, everybody, go watch it.
Yeah, again.
Thanks, Bert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bert's gonna be like, dude, I watched this great movie. It's called Scooby-Doo.
Yes, the mystery
fucking
machine.
homo.
Hey, those ones are pretty fucking good, okay?
So, did you want to continue down this list? Because I saw a movie that I wanted to talk about as well, but I don't want to. I mean, you could tell me to get bent here if you want to keep doing your own thing. Like, I really want you to tell me to shut up and I'm talking and it's not your turn and all that kind of stuff. It'd be kind of funny.
No, I just, yeah, fuck you, bitch. This is my podcast. This is called the... Oh, fuck, that was kind of loud.
This is called the Burt
Burger
podcast now.
Podcast, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
Burt
Burt.
and Burger. Yeah, I'm first.
Yeah, but then we'd have to change our logo into, like, that fucking toupee bitch from Sesame Street, so I think we need a burger, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So, yeah, do I have your consent to talk about this, or would you like to continue? I mean,
go ahead.
Go right ahead, Bert.
Well, one thing that I realized that I fucked up is there's other stuff on the list that I totally skipped over, so that shit's pretty dope. But
nice.
We'll edit it in post.
Yeah. Well, I watched a movie called The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, with my sister. So she came over, spent the night. My brother and sister are quite a bit younger than I am, so they still come over and we have sleepovers.
Right.
That sounds so perverted, but we're just close, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
We're tight.
Yeah.
I mean, I shove my finger up my brother's ass all the time, and he shoves his finger up mine. But
it's family stuff.
I can't do that with my sister, though. Nor do I want to. So
nah.
It's just like when we had Latin Cat on and couldn't make the booby joke.
Yeah. Some lines you just can't cross.
Yeah, it's a little too far for Daddy. But yeah, we watched Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. So I absolutely love the Conjuring movies. I really want to... I think you should just start watching scary movies more.
Yeah.
Often, because there's so many that I want to see but refuse to watch them by myself.
Yeah, I need to get desensitized.
Yeah, and the Conjuring movies are actually like trying to develop a little MCU, like a Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for Conjuring movies. Did you know that?
Oh, do they have like recurring characters or something?
Yeah, like the Conjuring, there's 1, 2, and 3, and then the Annabelles, they all exist in the same universe as the Conjurings.
Huh.
And then the Nun, that is also in the same universe as the Conjuring. And then the Curse of La Llorona is also in the Conjuring universe.
Huh. I mean, that could be kind of cool if you had like your ghost hunters or whatever that are... I mean, I don't know how the fuck they work, but having recurring people could be dope.
It's based off of a true story of Ed and Lorraine Warren. So these are events that supposedly happened.
Oh, I immediately don't want to start watching movies with you now.
And
spookers, no.
Ed and Lorraine Warren were actual people. I mean, a lot of people said they were phonies and scammers and all that kind of shit. But I love Ed and Lorraine Warren in the Conjuring movies, at least, and it's just really interesting. The paranormal movies and stuff I find so interesting. They're scarier than fuck, but
sure.
They're good. I really enjoy watching them. I'm the type of guy that'll sit down and pretty much watch anything as long as you allow me to cover my eyes. Then I feel safe. I feel in control.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I got this technique with my right hand. I might have just backed up over my cat's tail with my desk chair. She's fucking making a weird noise and looking at her tail. Ooh.
Shit, it's gone.
Yeah, it's something. I was wondering why I couldn't back up. Something stuck in the fucking wheels.
God damn it.
But yeah, no, so I got this technique with my right hand. I cover my face with my right hand, and then I can open my middle finger and ring finger just enough to where Daddy has a nice little hole to look through to watch the movie. And as soon as something spooky happens, I can straighten my fingers out, and I'm safe.
Okay. Yeah, I have a weird one where, like, I
just turn off the TV.
Yeah.
It's like when you were playing Black Ops 3 and the fucking Margie thing was chasing you. Like, I'm about to put my controller down and put my face in my my hands.
No.
No.
I fucking hate getting chased so much. God, that shit's so gross.
So the Conjuring 3, I mean, I love the Conjuring movies anyways. They're really good and everything. And Patrick Wilson, he plays Ed Warren. And he's a big Elvis fan. Ed in the movie, he is. In the second movie, he sings Elvis on a guitar. He sings "Can't Help Falling in Love with You." The movie ends with Ed and Lorraine slow dancing to the actual Elvis record.
That's cool.
And they do a really good job making that song sound like ominous and spooky and things like that.
Oh gosh,
which is cool.
Yeah.
And then in the third one, they had "Suspicious Minds" by Elvis playing too on the card. They literally talked about Elvis in the movie. They're like, "Oh, this song seems fitting, yeah." And then they're like, "Oh, have you met Elvis?" And she's like, or she said she met Elvis, and the guy's like, "Dead or alive?" And she was like, "Alive and dead."
Oh, okay. And you're like, okay, step in bounds.
I literally, with my sister there, I was just sitting there with my mouth open. I said her name and just stared at the fucking TV. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like,
right.
Gosh, anytime an Elvis song comes on in literally the first note of "Suspicious Minds" came on, I was like,
hey, that's my boy.
It's my boy. Hell yeah. So, on the non-critical movie review, I mean, it's automatically a 10 out of 10. But
oh yeah,
with that, but no, it was good. The story in the Conjuring universe is really good. That's what I like about it. The first Conjuring was super fucking spooky, and they do a really good job of doing those things where something's happening in the background, and it's not necessarily a jump scare. But if you see it, it's fucking creepy.
Oh, like when the dude, like you can see the dude's face, he's walking down a hallway and you like see shit walking in the background or something goofy like that.
Yeah. And then even things like if you don't look, like if you don't pay attention, you won't see it. Yeah.
I hate that shit.
So it's not, I think that shit's so cool. This kid was just laying in a waterbed and you could just keep seeing the demon's face just poking through the waterbed a little bit. It was spooky. No, it was good. Other than that, it really wasn't too scary. I mean, I say this covering my face every time so it doesn't scare me as much.
Right.
And I grade scary movies the same way Kaya from the official podcast says it. There's a difference between like getting like being frightened and being scared.
Yeah.
Frightened is when a comedian a stand-up comedian screams into the mic and the noise makes you jump back a little bit, and then scared is when he gets off stage and starts tickling everybody.
Right, yeah.
That's when you're scared. That's when you have genuine fear.
Like, oh dear.
And that's the kind of scary I like. I don't like the jump scares. I don't like the suspense. I like actual horror, and I think Sinister does an awesome job with that.
Yeah, that one, there was a lot of
very creepy shit going on in Sinister, but Conjuring didn't have too much creepy shit in it. I mean, it did have some spooky stuff in it, but it also had pretty bad CGI for a blockbuster like movie series. Some of it was cheesy.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Is that a newer one?
Conjuring 3, yeah. It's came out within like the past month.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought I saw ads for one, but
you did, yeah.
Okay.
This kid's walking down the road and this cop's driving past him, hits the brakes and backs up, gets out, and the cop says, "Hey, everything all right?" And the kid stops walking, and he turns around slowly. And you can only see the kid from the face up, and you can see the cop getting super scared and frightened. And the kid goes, "I think I hurt somebody." And he's got blood all down his fucking shirt, all over his hands, and everything like that.
Yeah, no thanks.
He's like, I think I hurt somebody. It's like, yup. What made you think that, sweetie? Yeah. No, they lived in it was like a dog shelter too. And the kid like killed his landlord.
Okay.
And my sister and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker, this is a Conjuring movie. He's about to slit every goddamn dog's throat. That's literally horror movies will make you think that it's just, oh, these fuckers are done.
Yeah.
No, he just stabbed some douchebag landlord.
Okay. And the bloodlust was quenched.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he was possessed and all that. The thing with this is this was actually a true story. This guy named Arnie Johnson or something like that, back in 1981, killed his landlord, and it was the first known court case in U.S. history where the defense tried to rule the killing from demonic possession.
Oh, Lord.
And this is when they said if the court accepts the existence of God because they swear on the Bible and everything like that.
Wow.
So, therefore, it's time for them to start to accept the existence of the devil as well. So, that was what the entire Conjuring 3 was about, was Arnie's case here. And it being a movie, I mean, it went way, way overboard with all the fucking possession shit and everything. And the CGI was pretty bad. I mean, this little boy got possessed, and the way that they fucking... like, the way he was twisting up and everything like that, it was kind of, like, funny almost for how stupid it looked. Like,
fucking idiot.
Yeah, like, oh, fuck. He just looked like he slept bad.
Right. Looks like it hurts more than anything.
Yeah, seriously. So, it wasn't the best out of the Conjuring universe. So, I mean, in the non-critical eye review score, I mean, I'd probably give it like a 6.5.
Not
something like that. Maybe more towards a 6. Wasn't too good as far as like actual scary stuff goes. Story was interesting, went a little overboard in some spots, and everything like that. The ones that I really like in the Conjuring universe is Conjuring 1, first of all. I mean, that was a huge horror movie back in the day. Like, everybody was talking about that when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really like Annabelle Creation. And I like The Nun as well. I know a lot of people didn't like The Nun, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So,
okay.
Yeah, those are the spooky movies that Daddy likes. And Bert will have to come over and watch some spooks with me.
Yeah, some spookier than Jigsaw.
Yeah, that's not even scary at all.
Yeah, not really.
I cannot believe how good the stories are in the Saw movies.
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing chess.
I cannot believe... Like, I compare it to 50 Shades of Grey, right? Like, if you take out all the fucking...
right.
And for Saw, if you take out all the guts and gore and everything like that, and just have the story parts, I think they're really fucking good. Awesome. Yeah, I cannot believe the twists and turns that happen in Saw. I can't fucking believe it.
I'm almost half tempted to say that we should watch it again, like once we're done. But I don't know. That's a lot. Maybe skip through all the fucking killing shit, but.
Yeah, Saw they go so overboard with that stuff that the gore shit, I mean, it really doesn't bother me that much. It really doesn't. I mean, I know you're over there fucking pissing your pants and pinching your TV and stuff, and I'm just kind of sitting there like, it's kind of shitty.
There's a couple of them I don't like, yeah.
There's a lot of them you don't like, Bert.
Yeah.
They were literally just cutting into Jigsaw's skull with a saw. They weren't even doing anything torturous, and you were just freaking out. I'm like, this just looks fucking dumb.
He's dead, yeah.
Yeah. So, one thing that I wanted to say before we move on, though, is going back to the Conjuring movies is demonic possessions, ghosts, spirits, whatever. I mean, is it real? Is it not real? It's definitely not real the way that Hollywood portrays it. I can tell you that much.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I'm not here to talk about if it's real or not. But one thing I've always wondered is, and I might have brought this up before, but why does it have to be a Catholic priest? Like, why the fuck do demons give a shit? Who is trying to do the exorcism? I never understood that. They're like, oh, we just got permission from the Vatican to do this exorcism, and I'm gonna go get the priest. And why does it have to be a fucking Catholic priest? Do you think a demon's gonna be like, you're not Catholic, fuck off, I'm not listening?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I was gonna say it's definitely not like the first, like the main rooted Catholicism thing, is it?
What are you talking about? The first what?
I mean, like the other ones are like offshoots of it, right? Like Baptist and all this other stuff is like offshoots from Catholic, right?
Well,
so
I mean,
Catholicism.
I mean, there were no denominations back in the day. There was nothing. It was just one thing, which was
some dude walking in the desert turning water to wine, you know.
Yeah, I mean, back when JC was alive, there was no denominations or anything like that.
Right.
So everything kind of branched off after that. I mean, Catholicism was a big one, but then you got Martin Luther was like, yo, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
And changed everything, and that's when we started getting all these other denominations. But there were exorcisms that happened in the Bible, again, before denominations. So I just don't understand why they think priests have to be the one that does it. Why can't old fucking Daddy Rockefeller, who's 87 years old at the church down the road, that can fucking barely move, why can't he say it?
Maybe that's why. It's almost like having the whole the cell towers went out. It's like it's an easy out. It's like, oh shit, well Billy over here can like authorize weddings or whatever. Is he close enough to a priest? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jeff Probst from Survivor, he's a licensed whatever that's
marriage
called.
Guy.
There's a name for it, but I can't think of it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can he do exorcisms? I mean, is this close enough? And you're like, nah, not priest enough. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they have to be a priest? I don't understand it.
Yeah. It's got to just be a trope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand why it has to be like a higher up. It can't just be like a regular Joe just reading the Bible or anything like that.
Yeah. But I think there's like, I don't even know. There's got to be like big things of, I literally don't even know what I'm talking about. Like the Vatican, it's like the fucking.
Do you think if a demon sees the Pope come and they just start shitting their drawers?
Big time, yeah.
They're like, oh shit, they called the Pope in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just, I don't get it. I never understood that. Why it has to be a Catholic priest. Why can't it just be a non-denominational pastor? Why can't it be a Methodist pastor?
Oh, it might be the whole, like, how the Catholics have the whole, like, divine, like, monarchy kind of. There's one dude who's, like, head haunch. You know what I'm saying?
You think demons just go by what fucking humans label as...
No, it's just, like, that dude has more Jesus in him than, like, this Baptist dude.
I don't think that's how it works, but...
I could see that, but...
I don't think
I mean, motherfucker's got his own city. Dude's got his own castle.
But that's based off of what, like, human constraints and stuff like that. That's nothing, like, biblical or anything like that.
Right, but then
that's
it's
just
also
power over the country. It's not like within the religion he has more power or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
When it comes to that stuff, a lot of it's just like man-made concepts and stuff like that.
Right.
It's kind of weird how I don't know. I just thought it was fucking weird that it has to be some old fucking kid diddler priest.
Right.
That has to fucking spook them out and everything like that. It's an okay movie though. I definitely like the Conjuring series though. So if you guys like some spookers, check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Some spookers, checking it out. Am I still in the driver's seat?
I just sit here and stare at my hands.
Shit. How do I want to do this?
So you got some new video plans, I see.
Yeah, so we've been shooting around, looking for some fun new content to bring you guys. And,
why do we want to bring content to them, Bert?
Oh, because YouTube is weird, and
anything specific about YouTube happened recently?
Oh yeah, we hit 1,000 subs.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit with Conquer.
Yes, we did.
I just wanted to give a big old thank you to everybody again for the 1K subs. It's insane.
Yeah.
To think about how much things changed. Like, we went from 100 for 1 year. We did 128 subs in 6 months. We got over 1,000 subs about. So,
Yeah, no, it is definitely popped off.
Yeah, and TikTok's doing good as well. We have like over 3,000 followers, which is dick. But the nice thing about it is there was a guy that was on live last night, and I asked him to come on the podcast like I normally do.
Right.
And I was like, yo, you should come on the podcast. And he's reading it, and he's like whatever with somebody. He was sharing the live with another guy. And he goes, come on the podcast as a guest. Well, let's see how many followers you got. I'm like, uh-oh. He goes and he checks it out, and his friend's like, do they got like 10K followers? And he's like, no, they got 3K. And then he just kind of pauses and he says, message me on Instagram.
Hey.
I was like, shit. Yeah, so we'll see.
I never thought people were going to give a fuck about it. But there you go. Yeah.
But that's why we tell you guys to go and sub to us and go to follow us. I mean, the number is nice to look at and all, but in all honesty, if we want to get bigger guests on and cooler guests on, I'm not saying the guests we have had on aren't cool or anything, but I'm talking the Pewds, the Markipliers, the Mr. B's, and Daddy Critical. You want them fuckers on? Gotta have more subs. I mean, it's that simple. So if that guy says, let me, how many followers you got? Then I see him reaching, then he just never talks about it again because he sees 37 followers.
Yeah. Then it's like, well,
he wouldn't have told me to DM him on Instagram, I don't think.
Probably not, no.
So that's the big reason why we push for it. And Bert and I have always been more about building a community, having a bunch of people together and just can laugh and shoot the shit and make jokes, play video games, and just hang out with you guys. That's the big thing that we want to do. And, of course, if some dough comes in along the way, we're not going to throw it in the garbage or anything like that. But
maybe a little bit.
But the big thing is just kind of growing an audience, having some people to chill with. That's the big thing. So we appreciate it. 1,000 subs, actually. I'm getting close to 1,100 subs already. County Videos changed our life, unfortunately.
Yup. The avenue is not the most wholesome path, but
yeah, we didn't grow naturally, that's for sure, like most big channels do. But fuck them, don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got some new content coming out though. You were saying new video IDs.
Yeah. I've been playing around with. I've been playing some new games. They're not really big, though, which kind of sucks. Well, one of them is. Tarkov is a big one. It just, got a huge update today, so I was thinking Tarkov would be cool.
Well, man, it's like Happy Wheels. It wasn't big until PewDiePie played it, so maybe you should play these smaller games. It's like that one guy that played Among Us, and then that blew up, and
True.
Markiplier with Five Nights at Freddy's. I have no idea if these were the people that made these games blow up, but this is what I'm thinking of. So maybe that's what you got to do. You got to play these random games, and you just got to give them a platform, dude. They don't have to be huge.
True, yeah. And then get all them county folk and get them on board. Yeah,
the county folk.
Yeah, the county folk. I kind of like that.
Oh man.
But yeah,
call our followers just county folk now.
Yeah. Now these county folk need to. I don't even know. It'd be funny if you could be like, "Hey, we're not gonna do your county until you're like." I wonder how far you can go with it. Be like, you have to be a loyal follower. Like, you gotta comment on our videos. You gotta do all this stuff, and then we'll do it.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, though, Bert.
I know. I'm just thinking,
unfortunately,
they go pretty hard.
Hey guys. Give us $5 on our Patreon, and we'll color in your county.
I think so. Well, maybe not that far, but
that's basically the same thing, though. I mean, if you're asking them to do anything more complicated than sub,
yeah, have them do like a Sudoku puzzle or something. That could be fun.
So, but new video ideas, though. I mean, what are What are you coming out with a new series? What's going on with Bert Talks? I know you were
I know.
close to finishing up the Dota video, and it's been about 6 months. So
Yeah, I know. I just like I always forget about shit that I'm maybe I need to get a actually I just deleted some apps off my phone. Maybe I can make another notepad called projects. Then I remember, because there's always times when I'm just like sitting in my basement, just like kind of nodding off, taking a nap.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. I've brought this up many times.
Yeah, no, one thing I have been working on a little bit is we've been playing this new game called Neo 2, which is like Dark Souls on steroids. It's like, it's so fucking bad. I'm using a controller, and you have to like press all these different triggers and buttons in at the same time just to swing your sword and shit. It's fucking bad.
Sounds like your vibrator.
Yeah, yes, big time. And speaking of that, well, maybe not speaking of that.
He's reaching for his vibrator right now.
Yeah, here, let's.
I found this new setting.
Up. Yeah, I found the turbo setting, and I've been so much more relaxed lately.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's been evoking emotions in me that I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, vibrators will do that.
Yeah, no, this fucking game, dude, I've been so pissed off. I couldn't contain myself, and I smashed my controller on my desk.
Wow, you need to be more in control with that. That's so weird.
I know, not quite to the level as Burger, like I can still use the thing, right? So it's not that bad.
I think I'm going to start recording, like saving the mess that I make from controllers. I broke another controller, and my girlfriend, I told her I got a new one because the red one broke. She's like, how'd it break? I'm like, oh, it hit the tile floor.
Just stopped working. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I hit the tile. Like, what do you mean it hit the tile floor? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, did you throw it on the tile floor? Like, she doesn't know this side of me yet.
Right.
You don't know this side of Burger. She hasn't flipped me over and let me sizzle on the other side yet.
Yeah, check the cheeks out.
Yeah, seriously.
See the damage. Yeah.
Okay, so this game pisses you off. I wonder what it feels like to be mad at a video game.
Yeah, no, it's more like I'm frustrated, like emotionally. It's like the only time
cry.
I've called my mom a bitch is when I'm like, I want to cry, but I can't cry. And that's like what I feel when I'm playing this game. I'm like, I'm literally going to cry, but instead of crying, I'm going to double down, anti-bitch mode, and crunch the controller right into the table. Now I need to actually get the controller and look at it. No, I don't know if you've had this happen before. Most of your controllers probably aren't distinguishable, like in any way after you're done with them. But,
yeah.
No, I hit mine on my table so hard that it smoothed it out. Like there used to be grip, kind of like a matte finish on it, and it literally rubbed the grip off of the controller, and it's just smooth now.
It's like my grandma when she hurt her back and she kept going to the chiropractor and they couldn't fix her, and then one day she got fucking shoulder checked by a horse into a wall and it straightened her right out, and now she's feeling good.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. You just got to walk the line. Just one tap, and then you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but like I think you've mentioned this technique where you hold on to it. You hold on to, I'm trying not to say when you hold on to the controller, there's the left hand and the right hand, and it kind of has like the little part that your pinky and your ring finger rest on, like the stick part. And you hold on to that and you just hammer it into the table, the other part.
You're talking about former smashing it, I got you.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give you my techniques if you want on
Yeah.
You got to be careful when smashing it against your forehead, though, because there's a line on the side of the controller that kind of digs into the controller a little bit. Like,
yeah.
And that will leave marks on your head.
Right.
So, I don't know if have you seen the legendary stripes on my head yet?
Yeah, I did. I think you sent me a picture. Yeah,
it's bad. It's so bad. I remember I did that with NBA Jam when I was going against the Stickmen, and I literally was playing, and I just got done beating the fuck out of myself. And I literally had blood just dripping down my face into my eyes and everything, and just went back to playing the game.
Right.
So yeah, no, it's bad. So you're gonna make like a rage
I think so. Remember how our buddy mentioned it? How before I did that Dark Souls video, it was me like fighting this dude and he just kept killing me back to back to back to back.
I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, but this one with that new software I was telling you guys about a couple weeks ago, Metal, I can record my voice and everything. So it's a lot of me like running up to this dude, dying in like one hit and talking about how I'm going to load my pants with shit constantly. So yeah, look forward to that. That's probably going to be like a longer length, probably not actually long. It's probably going to be like less than 5 minutes, but
I think you should do that. I'd actually enjoy watching that too.
yeah, there's a couple fucks, a couple shits.
I was thinking about this also. Me and you could team up because I really like doing those music videos, the history or a fun fact about a huge singer or something like that I was doing on Talk for a bit.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about doing like those little documentaries, but we do it together kind of thing. And the series would be called Are They Fucked?
Yeah.
And
like G.G. Allen style?
Basically, we take these rumors or these people that actually have like a bad image and we ask, are they really fucked? Like we would talk about like Michael Jackson. Was he fucked? Well, let's dive into it. We'll see how fucked he is.
Right.
We're just spitting facts and everything like that, giving the Burt Burger twist to it. I think every time we swear we should like make some kind of funny noise. Not us, but you'd edit over a fucking noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that one video I showed you of the cat that every time it hissed at the fucking vet, it made a different meme noise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that could be
like
fun.
we just do stuff like that. And it's just like we do it over controversial things or somebody that has a big rumor behind them, kind of thing, and asking if they're really fucked up. Like another one is Johnny Depp. Apparently he beat the fuck out of his girlfriend or something like that. And then we would look into it and do some research, and then we would come to the determination that, no, he's not fucked. It's his bitch ex that is, or something like that.
Yep. Yeah, I do remember hearing about that. That could be neat.
So that would involve some teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be something you'd be interested in because it's not you doing your own thing. I mean, you could still do your rage stuff, but...
yeah,
but this could be fun too. I don't know. I kind of feel bad too because I don't really want to go around and say people are fucked up or bad people or anything like that either. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So maybe we could say it. It's kind of up to you. But like, was Michael Jackson fucked? I don't know. That's not for me to judge. You take raping 14-year-olds however you will. Thank you. Sub to Burt and Burger.
Yeah. I'm here to tell you this is strictly subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really wanted to do is we sound like really professional, and then like we at the end, like while we're asking, like we would just start laughing like halfway through it because we couldn't believe like how stupid the question is. So if we were doing one on Elvis, it's just like Elvis Presley, who was rumored to have sex with 14-year-olds and hated black people. Do we think he's fucked? Boy, are you guys fucking stupid. You really think we're going to make a video about this dude and talk about how shitty of a person he is? Get bent. Like, just things like that.
Yeah.
But every time we swear, it'd be like a cute noise or a different thing or...
No, those videos can be pretty fun, yeah.
Make it 5 minutes. Maybe one of us talks about the good things, one of us talks about the bad things, and kind of goes forward from there. We want to bring more content to the YouTube channel, is what Bert and I are trying to say. We finally made the 1,000 subs, which we're super happy for, but we are so unbelievably far away from the watch hour time that we need to be at.
Yeah.
So, and we understand it because all of you guys want to listen to the podcast over on Spotify, over on Google Podcasts, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to give you more shit to watch, give you more reason to watch stuff on the YouTube is the big thing there. So Bert and I really like making things. We love being content creators. Bert's hard to get to make something, but when he gets in, when he gets rolling, he really gets into it.
Yeah, I just want a good excuse to play or to what is it? Oh, to use Adobe Premiere. I love using Adobe Premiere. It's just like being creative and coming up with the whole thing by myself is like rough because I'm a fucking retard.
That's what I like to do. Like I literally lay in bed and just think of all of these wacky ideas and cool stuff like that. So I don't know. Combining both of us, we might be able to make something really cool. Like maybe we should do a podcast or something.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll call it Bert and Burger.
Yeah.
And talk about gay sex the whole time.
No, okay, I'm back in. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm totally down now. Okay, right. But yeah, so we're going to be making shit for the YouTube stuff. Bert's going to make some Rage stuff. We'll look into doing some stuff together. We'll see how it goes. And make sure y'all check us out on Twitch. Because we're streaming on Twitch now. We don't know how we're going to do it. We might start off with Bert just coming over, bringing his laptop, and we'll sit down and stream for an hour or two, and we'll play games like that. Yeah. We got to figure out how to do stuff together and ask some of our friends how we can do it and how Twitch works and everything like that. But check us out on Twitch, Bert and Burger. We're going to be streaming. Probably we'll have our first stream sometime this week.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Guess it's news to Bert.
Actually, no, I got a good weekend rolling this time. I got Monday off.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Sure. Sure, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you can come over and we can play Battle Sim on your laptop or whatever it may be, or all these other games. The Blink game, that might be cool.
Yes.
I don't know. We could do all sorts of stuff there. But check us out on Twitch, Bert and Burger. Check us out everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good stuff.
So are you going to get VR?
Yeah. No, me and my brother have been talking about VR. Because it's like, I'm kind of torn between VR and the new Xbox.
I know what you should get.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, no, the CO2 levels. I don't know how many more of these fucking gasoline ripcord Xbox jokes I can make, so I really need to get rid of this fucking cocksucker.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I think I was playing some COD with one of my friends the other day, and like we were playing Warzone, and he's like, "Okay, where are we gonna drop, Bert?" I'm like, I haven't even fucking loaded into the game yet. What the hell are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Like, this motherfucker's jumping out of the goddamn plane.
He's in the gulag. Revive me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm still on the plane. I'm heading back to Cuba, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on. No, my Xbox is... It's rough. It's rough. I think I might have mentioned it, but, like, GameStop emailed me. And they're like, "Hey, Bert, we got some boxes for you." Yeah, and they don't fucking have them.
Well, it's because you fucking, for some reason, would not take time off of work to run over there real quick when your job literally wouldn't give a shit if you did.
Yeah, they wouldn't give a fuck. I probably should have.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
I might need to look into that again.
But... So tell me about this VR stuff, though, because you're going to get the Xbox. Don't fucking tell me you're debating between one or the other.
No, it's more like, which one do I want to delay a couple of months is more kind of what I was thinking of.
Well, I mean, you're going back to college in pretty much a month and a half.
Yeah, VR would be tough at college.
Yeah, so you really have to fucking do... you have to do the Xbox first.
Yeah, the Xbox Series X is definitely the better choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't listen to your brother about how nobody plays it. Shut the fuck up, dude. We've been playing Xbox for years now.
I know.
And now we actually have a good group of Xbox people that we play with now.
We do, yeah.
Between the people that we partied with and that guy bringing his roommate in, and then there's his friend that came from downstate, remember that? And then your friend, I mean, Xbox is clearly the better thing. What the fuck? You're not going to play VR with other people.
No, no way.
Your brother just wants you to get that so he doesn't have to pay for it.
Right. I know. That's what I told him. He's pissing me off. I'm like, fuck you, buddy. But, so Oculus...
The VR is cool, though. It is cool.
Yeah, no, I've been...
You guys want to sponsor us, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been... There you go. Yeah, fuck paying for it. Yeah, let's get sponsored. Yeah, I looked at it. Their high-end headset is $1,000, which is pretty motherfucking steep.
Can you guys split it? Like you and your brother? You're both working now.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be tight. But I did see that they have the Oculus Quest, which is like it's like a mini standalone version. You don't need to plug it, because the normal VR, you have to plug it into your computer and have all this whole fucking gaming setup and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the Oculus Quest, I think, is like $300 about. And
so it's significantly shittier then.
Yeah. But it's like, at the same time, I think... I mean, I don't even know. You hear all this weird shit. VR is kind of like the weird thing where not enough people have it that you can really get a clear understanding of what the fuck is going on.
Sure.
It's weird, because I've been looking into it a lot. Obviously, it's all over YouTube and all that, as I'm saying that nobody owns them.
Well,
but
you need more... you need to make more shit for the pod, so... This could be it, Bert.
Actually sponsored. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, you could get a hell of a lot more content.
Oh, with VR shit, yeah.
With VR, yeah.
Yeah, no, they have a lot of really cool games. I cringe so hard. There's all these gun games and shooting games on the VR. Mm-hmm. And I am pretty into guns and a lot of gun etiquette and just all this weird shit. And I see people, like, there's a zombie game that's going around in the VR, and these people are, like, hip-firing the pistols, and they're not hitting anybody. I'm like, dude, are you fucking dumb? Just, like, aim down the sight and shoot the motherfucking zombie in the head, dude. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that alone makes me want to buy the fucking VR. Just because of how shitty everybody else is.
How to do this.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, it'd be Burt Wick up in VR. Just tearing zombies up, yeah. But it's just, there's so many cool games that I'd love to play.
And also, VR is such a, like, in an infancy stage right now. Like, it's slowly getting better and better. But at the end of the day, it's still shitty. So a lot of it is. So you got to do it for the comedic value. You really do.
Yeah, at this point. Some funny shit. Yeah. Have you... I know Samsung had... I think it was the Galaxy 7 had a little VR headset you could use.
Yeah, no, I had that with my 7 Edge. And it was awesome. It was really cool. It was fun. It was different. And it was good. I mean, you definitely... It wasn't no fucking... Oh, I don't know. It's a beautiful game. It wasn't no Red Dead 2 graphics or nothing, but it was fun. It was a different experience. Like, you don't go on a PC and then go to an Xbox and expecting great graphics out of it, kind of thing. Like, you play things for a different reason. And this is just how the VR experience. You can't compare graphics because it's just like comparing apples and oranges. It's two totally different things. Yeah. So, but there's some really funny things I've seen on VR where, like, they play a dodgeball game where they fucking one hand the ball with one hand and throw a fucking table with them with the other hand, like shit like that. That stuff's funny, and some of the combat shit can be cool.
Sword fighting, I've seen that. It's super cool.
Yeah, no, and I don't know. It's just it's a completely different thing. If you're gonna try to compare it to a PC, you're gonna be miserable.
Oh yeah,
with it. But
that's what I did the first time. It's like my eyes are already pretty fucking bad, and they have like the little tuning things. I don't know if you remember that, to put it in and out of focus or whatever. And I could never get it right, and it pissed me off. Mm-hmm. It was so awkward. And then, like, you could kind of see inside, like, you could see the box, like, the whole thing wasn't screened, which is weird. There's, like, a lot of weird immersion breaking shit in it, so.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it would be a good investment. I think you need an Xbox way fucking more.
Yeah.
than
Yeah, it also
need,
gives
VR.
the VR time to catch up, both lower in price, raise in quality.
Just have your brother split it with you.
Yeah, that would be nice. He just got a new car. He traded his truck in for some fucking bitch whip, so. Nah.
Speaking of Xbox, Madden 22 looks bad.
Yeah, no, I heard they dropped like the release, not the trailer, but like the release stuff a couple weeks ago, right?
It's bad.
Yeah.
So fucking disappointed in it.
This is supposed to be the one that they turned it around, right? All the competition from 2K or whatever that got the extra rights.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're not doing it because 2K is not coming out with a game this year now. They're thinking 2022 now, so they're like, lol, we can put another cheap one out.
Fuck.
Graphically, it looks identical to the past 5 or 6 Maddens. I'm not being exaggerated. It really, really does look exactly like the old Maddens.
Yeah.
It just has not changed. And you don't expect that drastic of a change from year to year, right? But when you have a game as bad as Madden 21 and people bitching about it and it blowing up the internet for how bad it is, then you think they would do something about it, especially now that there's competition. And they're like, lol, don't care.
Yeah, no, it's like, I know one, like, what was it? Call of Duty took a year off. Like, Call of Duty's in the same boat. They're just, reproducing the same bullshit. And if it's basically the same game, why would they go through the trouble of, like, scamming people out of another $60 when they could just add a new, like...
Because it gives them money.
I mean... But there's no, like, you only get $60 for one copy of the game.
And then microtransactions and everything like that.
Yeah, but, like, you can get the Oh, maybe that's why. Because everybody already has 99 DeAndre Hopkins and 99 Derrick Henrys. So now, with the new game, you get fucked. And then... you have to buy all your players again, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the meme.
It's fucking stupid. It looks graphically, it looks the same. The fucking menu looks the exact same as 21. It actually looks like an update. You know how the backgrounds in Madden 21 would change based off of the new update it had?
Yeah.
It looked like just a new update for Ultimate Team or something. I couldn't believe how exact it looked. And now they have these things that should have been implemented a long time ago. They actually have home field advantage now, to where when the crowd is actually getting loud and shit, it affects your gameplay.
Holy.
For example, you can't see the lines that your receivers are running their routes on when it gets too loud. It gets all blurry and fuzzy and stuff like that.
Oh,
Makes
God.
sense. So goddamn loud that you can't see, right?
Yeah.
That's Madden logic for you. They made it so the wind fucks with field goals even more now, which kicking field goals was already a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big time.
And now they make it so when you play in Denver, because it's so high above sea level, that the opposing team will get tired more now.
Huh.
Which is cool, but why do you have to make a whole new game for this? You're adding cute little things that in a roster update. This is not it. You're not that guy, Madden. You're not that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like you can definitely tell that there would be a way healthier way for them to like still make money, but also give the players like content and they're not fucking anybody. Like, it's almost offensive how fucking stupid it is.
It really is. And am I going to buy it? Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. You know why I buy it? Because me not buying it isn't going to change anything. If there was a strike and there was proof that millions of people around the country were doing it, then I would join in on it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be like your fucking stupid computer friends that are going to boycott something and they're not going to even notice if they're playing or not.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was gay. Yeah.
I wanna play football. And if this is the only way I can play football despite it being very unfun, then I'll fucking do it. But I will piss and moan about it the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so bad. It's so bad. I was thinking what all they could really do to it. Right? It's like I think they just need to do
blank slate. Literally, they need to just restart. Don't even build off of what you have.
Yeah.
It's just like we were talking about with Spruce Goose is we could change one thing with men, and we just want it to play like a football game. That's it.
Yeah.
We have played football games in the past that felt like football games.
Yeah.
Where the AI reacted to things normally, both on your team and the opposing team. Where Tom Brady isn't going to just miss a fucking drag route. Where my receivers aren't going to run out of bounds when they're not getting pushed. When I have players reaching for the fucking end zone when I did that as a fucking 12-string tight end for a shitty college.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you were telling me something like that. Like, oh yeah, they actually have a perk now to where some people reach. Fuck that. Everybody should be reaching for the end zone.
It's like common sense.
It doesn't have to be an update, Madden. Or it doesn't have to be a new game.
Wrong.
That's the number one thing that they need to switch in Madden is just make it feel good again. It used to feel great. I had a lot of fun with Madden 10. I had a lot of fun with Madden 12. And then maybe some other games, like maybe even Madden 17 was okay.
Uh-huh.
But then they just started getting so into the animations of the game. And shit like that. And they're so interested in having these players make one-handed interceptions and these cool little fucking cringy dance moves in the end zone than they are fucking Derrick Henry running into the fucking end zone. It's like you have someone fast like Lamar Jackson rolling out and fucking an 8-string D tackle's catching up to him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I did that one test for the fucking video of switching all the players.
Yeah.
And it just acted like a normal fucking game other than my guys were slow and didn't really get trucked as fast. That was literally the only difference.
You had Drew Brees as center and he didn't give up a single sack.
Oh, yeah, no, I think there was one in the entire game in all Madden.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking dumb. Mm-hmm. And the center I think he fumbled one time, maybe twice.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
ridiculous.
know. But yeah, you asked, I don't really know what they could do. Well, Bert, they could just make a fucking game is what they could do.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, to a degree, it's like you can really only get so close to real life, right? It's like simulation based. It's like you can only go so far. It's like the creativity really comes from the NBA
yeah, so get close to real life
like
then.
Yeah.
They're not even close to real life.
No.
Not even fucking remotely close.
No, it's like you think about Adobe Premiere or Photoshop. You get the right thing and then you just update it, right? It's like it's the exact same thing, but it's like maybe you update it a little bit. But well,
COD does it really well. Like the updates that they have for Modern Warfare are great.
Yeah.
They're awesome. They're wonderful. And then, Cold War comes out. That's gay. So they kept updating things for
Modern Warfare. Yeah.
It can be done. I get it. They can only do so much, but they're not even close to what they could do.
Yeah.
They don't. They like to put out this cheap generic game that will make them lots of money, so they invest little money, little time into it, and they always get a big reward in turn. If they invest more money and more time into it and they still get that big return, well, now you're making XX amount of money versus XXXX. You know what I mean? Because you didn't have to pay people as much. You didn't have to distribute as much. That's why they're not doing it, because they don't need to. They don't need to make a better game because they're still going to make money.
Yeah. It would almost be neat, I guess, for the COD thing. I don't know how it would relate necessarily to Madden, but it'd be neat if COD just had like the 4 game. It's like futuristic, World War I, World War II modern, and then they just like updated them every year, every couple of months or something. It's like, I feel like that stuff could really be streamlined, and then like actually releasing cool shit. Or it's almost like the MUT packs. You could get different shit for your players, I guess. I mean, I don't even know. Like, you'd think that there's something that they could do that would make them as much, if not more money, but also not be super shitty about the whole thing. I don't know.
It's just called being a video game company, bro. I mean,
at this point,
there's no benefit of the doubt giving it to these fucking cunts. They're assholes. So, no, Madden 22 looks bad, and I'm not looking forward to it, actually. Last time I was really looking forward to Madden 21, and it broke my little heart.
Yeah, that was when they had the yard, and then it was fucking dog shit when it first came out because we're dumb and we didn't know how it worked. But it's still buggy as fuck. Like that game mode literally doesn't fucking work for my Xbox.
It's buggy as hell. It won't load for you. A lot of times it won't load for other people. It's because they put a simulated gameplay into a non-simulated game. So you got these people doing all these cool, crazy passes, but they still have the defensive player rush at them in a certain way that like they'll do this cool like behind the back thing, but it comes off low and it just hits the defensive player in the balls every time, and it never is completed.
I didn't think about that.
No, that's what happens when you mix a simulated game with a non-simulated like mode.
Yeah.
You get all these people trying to do all these cool fucking things, but at the end of the day, they're still running in a straight line like they do in regular Madden. They're still juking. The animation might be different, but the juking is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
And everything like that. All they did is change the animations. They didn't really change the game mode at all. When you have an arcade style game, you're supposed to have like a lot of fucking speed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because the gameplay's so fast, so the players have to match it. But if you have all these crazy things happening, and no, what the fuck ever, it's gay.
Fuckers, bunch of fuckers.
Gay like Bert. So go ahead and while we have a little bit of time left, though, let's knock these last 2 topics out that you got for us. Interested to see what you got.
I'm wondering how I want to do this. So I was thinking, I was playing my one Neo game, whatever, earlier. I was thinking about just some fun stuff. I've been listening to a lot of comedy podcasts lately, as I always am. I don't know why I act like it's a new thing, but like comedians and stuff, and kind of thinking about how that they have to think about stuff. And in that Neo game, I got lit on fire, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. And I thought of some cute little thing. It's like, okay, how do you fucking get rid of this? You gotta stop, drop, and roll. And I was thinking back, when I was a little kid, they had like full-blown fucking classes. Like firefighters would come to our school and shit and talk about how you need to stop, drop, and roll. Like getting lit on fire is a normal fucking thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's just that kind of shit happens all the time, where they teach you about these things that are supposed to happen all the fucking time, and then they like never fucking do at all.
Yeah, like there's fucking homeless people just running around trying to light little kids on fire and shit.
Yeah, like those recorder lessons that you took in 4th grade. Yeah. I mean, those are coming in real fucking handy now. Like you needed to fucking pull out hot cross buns or some shit like that. They do stuff like that all the time. I mean, the way the amount of fucking like tornado drills and hurricane drills and earthquake drills and fucking school shootouts and all of the shit that you had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Mark.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole fucking life. I knew that bastard was up to something fishy.
But yeah.
You sure are disappointed for how many times you don't get robbed or anything like that.
Yeah, or just like randomly combust, yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
I was promised, like, I trained my whole life for this.
I was promised a fucking...
Some charred skin or something. What the hell?
A lot more than this. Very disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. And then I was also thinking just about weird shit literally just now. Did you ever have like the yo-yo salesman's come to your school? You ever have that or no?
Yo-yos?
What?
To sell you yo-yos?
Yeah, we used to have like there was one old dude and then like two younger kids, and they would come into your classroom, almost kind of like the Navy
Were
does.
You the only one in the classroom, Bert?
No.
Sounds
there were the
like
people.
You were the only one there.
Right, they invited me out to their van. It was weird. They're like, "Yeah, it's a one-kid show. You can come out here and we'll give you a yo-yo. It's really cool."
Don't tell your mom,
right?
Because she'll want a yo-yo too.
Right. No, there was like.
No, that didn't happen, unfortunately.
No, at my
I was
school.
never raped by my uncle.
Well, did you ever have like, at least in college, like army people would come in and be like, "Hey, you should join the army because it's really poggers." You ever have that? Or no?
I really wish that's what they said.
Yeah, I have that happen to me all the time. But it's kind of like that. But instead, it's like
we had people come in and stuff. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, or I guess it'd be like a guest speaker, right?
Well, it's like Tater said. He said that he was approached by a soldier. You know?
Oh, Jesus.
He was like, "Yo, you get to travel the world. Look at all these cool places I've been to," and pulls out his little scrapbook. And he's showing cool places like Australia and things like that. And then, but most of it was like Pakistan, Afghanistan. Yeah. Fucking like dead children in the background and shit.
He flips the page. There's some kid blown up by an IED.
Isn't this dope? You can do this.
Yeah. So it's basically like that, but instead of people in camouflage who like to fuck dudes, yeah, it was hipsters who like to play with plastic. Yeah. Sometimes they had dude, I remember that shit was so fucking cool. I loved yo-yos. That's probably all what do they call that? I don't fucking know. The subliminal messages, yeah. Yo-yo salesman's.
Bert was touched.
Yeah. Yo-yo salesman slap. No, there's just like, I don't even fucking know. It's just like salesmen and firemen would come. My school was probably fucked up. This doesn't sound normal.
They let sex offenders into school.
Yeah. They definitely did. I remember there was a lot of AIDS talk too. That was the thing.
Yeah, for how much sex you were about to have.
Yeah, in elementary school for the fucking yo-yo salesman.
Yeah, learning about puberty and stuff like that. Giving you free deodorant. It's like, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Appreciate it, sir.
Uh-huh.
Dude, real quick, I've been wanting to talk about this. When it happened, I immediately made a note about it in the Discord because I know we're getting close to
that's right.
wrapping everything up. So
yes.
I want to make sure I talk about this. So I got a new shit story for you.
Okay.
For some reason, I really enjoy rehearsing things in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm going to make a video, or if I have a topic that I want to talk about on the podcast, I like to rehearse it, reenact it a lot. Yeah. When I did my Survivor audition, I resaid the thing over and over and over again. And when I just enjoy doing it. I really like doing it. Mm-hmm. And it makes me want to shit though for some reason.
Okay.
It makes me want to poop. So
right.
The same thing happens when I play Madden or any other sports game. Every time I'm done playing a game, I have to go shit. And I don't know why.
Okay.
So it's not like nervousness or anything. It's just like when I'm done with Madden, I gotta go poop. So I was going over this big spiel. It was just whatever. Just talking about something that I'll probably never say in my life. And I was walking around my apartment naked because, as you know, I never have clothes on here.
Yep.
Blinds are closed and everything, you perv. So don't think Daddy was just flashing his willy to anybody. But I was walking around naked, going over this big speech. And I had to shit.
Of course.
But there's something about just letting it simmer.
Yeah.
Just letting it form.
Keep her in the oven.
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
Yeah.
So I keep pushing through the shit. And I'm really doing this big badass speech and it's sounding good. I don't know if I did an ass scratch or what, but all of a sudden I realized we had a bigger problem on our hands.
Oh, Lord.
And let's just say Daddy wrapped up this speech quick. After this, we were having some issues. So I go to the bathroom and I do my thing. And yeah, it was bad. It really reminded me of the episode where I talked about wiping my ass with 2 hands.
Oh, God.
It was miserable. It was like there's a fucking marker down there. I just don't know what was happening.
Yeah.
But it was miserable. So I pulled out an old page of the Kaio Orsan book from the official podcast and just hopped right in the shower after it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this is too much work.
You need to pull out the industrial fucking method here.
Yep, and showered off and cleaned everything up, and we're good to go now. But boy, I mean, I don't know what happened at 2 a.m, dude, but Daddy was not having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was bad. I've never had anything like that. I've taken a lot of bad shits in my day, and this might be king.
Yeah, that sounds traumatic. Yeah. No, that happens to me whenever I drink milk. Like just straight milk. It's bad.
See, but that's normal. And when you're putting something into your body and it makes you want to shit, that happens with coffee. That happens with beer. I mean, milk. I mean, that's definitely. This is literally just me coming up with fake situations in my head or playing Madden. It just makes me want to poo.
Right.
I don't know why. But
that's hilarious.
I guess I let it sit too long, man, because it was. Let's just say the baby was much further along than the doctors had originally anticipated.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah. It was rough, man.
Oh,
yeah, the water was definitely broken.
You broke the shit out of it.
I broke the shit out of that water. Did you talk about reading intelligent books? Was that a part of the useless school shit?
A little bit. Yeah, I gotta give him credit, of course. I have been listening to the Who's Right podcast. And
our boys, Doug and Anthony.
Can you fucking turn that off, you cunt?
Why do you hear me, Spotify?
Bastard.
Oh.
But no, so they've recommended a book series.
Oh, they recommended a book series.
Yeah. And I thought it'd be fun if you looked it up and we just kind of looked over some of them. It's
sure.
The author's name is Chuck Tingle.
Chuck Tingle.
Yeah. I think you should be able to, like in Google, there's a little books tab. No, that's not fun. You can go to the images tab.
After Chuck Tingle?
Yeah. You can just Google Chuck Tingle and then go to the images tab.
Okay. Pounded in the butt by Area 51 while attempting to storm it. Okay.
Photoshop is clean.
Is this Photoshop or is this like the actual covers? Not pounded by anything. 6 platonic tales of non-sexual encounters. Are you going to read these?
These are fucked. I think we might. Pounded in the butt by the handsome physical manifestation of Trump's Twitter ban. That should have come sooner. But gone now that it's here. High five. Huh.
not pounded by anything while I practice responsible social distancing, and it shows a black guy shirtless with a guy with a velociraptor head behind him.
Gay T-Rex law firm executive boner. Holy.
Harriet Porber and the bad boy Parasophilus.
I have some feeling that these aren't real.
These can't be real books, you fuck.
Wait, you go to books. Wait. Yeah, okay, this is bad. Books.google.com, the Tingleverse, the official Chuck Tingle role-playing game. Holy fuck.
There's a game?
He has a fucking game. Yeah, no, this guy definitely looks fucked. He's a pseudonyms author primarily of gay, niche, erotic short stories.
You gotta listen to it when you're working.
The stories mainly take form of monster erotica featuring romantic and sexual encounters with dinosaurs, imaginary creatures,
sounds like Bert's
anthropomorphized inanimate objects, and even abstract concepts. Wow, this looks real well written as well. Wow. The trans wizard Harriet Porber. Oh, that's the one you read, yeah. Yeah. So I might have a new audiobook list here.
Yeah.
This
fuck Game of Thrones.
Fuck Game of Thrones. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I just heard him talk about it a little bit, and I'm like, this is promising.
This looks like a banger.
Slammed in the butt by handsome sentient manifestation of Election Day. Yeah.
So no, you did not talk about these to answer my question from earlier.
Oh no.
My husband and I find our unicorn, and she's a Bigfoot. Also, my husband is a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So, all right, Bert. So go ahead, read those. Game of Butts, the Pounds of Winter.
Don't vote for Virginia congressional hopeful Denver Wiggleman because he is full of hate, not because Bigfoot makes him hard.
All right, Bert, you reach out to this guy and see if he'll come on the podcast.
He looks like he's had a plethora of objects in his ass.
Yeah, just like you, Bert. You guys will get along just fine. So we will kind of update you guys with Bert's audiobooks here. You'll let us know if they're bangers or not in the next episode, because we are out of time for this episode of the Bert and Burger podcast. So we are like episode 76. So we know we have another highlight clip coming to you of the next 25 episodes, 51 through 75. So we will get that out to you guys within the next few weeks, I assume. So those are a lot of fun. They're great to make. Bert and I get together and have a lot of fun making those. So be on the lookout for that. We'll let you know when it drops. But thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Bert and Burger podcast, guys. Greatly appreciate all of you. And thank you again for the 1,000 subs that we hit on YouTube. So we're just trying to bring the family element to the podcast world, everybody. Again, it's just comedy. Chill the fuck out. Bert, where can they find us?
Yeah, we have full episodes up on YouTube and Spotify, as well as highlight clips up on Twitter and TikTok, with some extra videos up on Talk throughout the week. So check us out if you're interested in our other content.
More content coming to you guys soon. So really appreciate it, guys. Again, thank you so much for listening to the Bert and Burger podcast, and we will see you all in the next episode. Peace out, fam. Take care.
Peace.